Hey, what's up everybody? It's TR3Y KHAN, and I'm bringing you my first foray into the PC gaming video making. You know, normally what I'm putting out is Xbox videos, but I just got Star Wars: The Old Republic, and there's some things that I discovered in my brief time with this game that I thought maybe might be able to help some of you other beginners at this game. Might make it a little bit more smooth for you. One of the good things about this, and just a disclaimer, I'm sorry, for all you pro gamers that know all these already, but for all you beginners, like I said, we're rationally average. We're here to represent the average gamer. So for all you guys that are looking for ways to kind of make everything basically a little bit easier for you, so you're not having to sit there and discover all this on your own. One of the first things that I thought really helped is if you go to game menu, preferences, and go to the controls option right here under general. There's two buttons here that I pretty much would recommend to anybody. Enable area loot, which if you kill a group of enemies and more than one drops loot, it'll basically collect all that into one loot, and you can get it all from one click, that where you're as opposed to having to click on everybody. Auto target closest enemy is also key to make your battles really smooth. Under the I'm sorry, I got distracted by some weird noises on the game, but when you go into a fight and you're fighting the first guy, once you kill him, if you don't have this selected, you're either going to have to click on the next guy you want to fight, or you're going to have to hit tab, which doesn't sound all that much, but it doesn't make the battle very smooth. I'm used to games where you automatically switch to the next target, and this button enables that for you. When you're doing that, you can as soon as you finish fighting the first guy, you're going to switch to the next guy. And at the same time, though, if it auto selects to a guy that's behind you and you want to fight the guy in front of you, just hit tab. Just real quick, hit tab, and it'll go to that next guy. So there's some tips to make that a little bit smoother. If you want, you can do the auto loot on right click, and that means it's not going to pop up your screen to basically choose what you want to loot. It's just going to automatically take everything, and that's the time saver also. But sometimes you might be filling up your inventory and don't really want to take everything. You just want to pick and choose. So there's some helpful things that are going to help you out right there. Now, in the same line of, if your inventory is getting full and you want to basically, if you don't have time to get back to a town, you need to empty out some of your trash, you don't want to throw anything away, they've had this really neat option. Once you get a companion, if you right click on your companion down here in the bottom and click sell trash items, he will disappear for a few minutes, and well, actually, alright, there he goes. You see that? He's going to disappear for a few minutes, and he's going to go and sell those items for you. And that's only gray items. White items that might be used for recipes or something. I'm not really sure. I know in World of Warcraft white items were recipe items, but this one, I believe, that's probably what their purpose is. But gray items that really have no use at all, he's gonna take those, go sell them, and he'll return in a minute and basically give me the credits that he got for that, which I only had one gray item in there, because I found out that if you don't have any gray items, then he has nothing to sell, and there's not even that option, which made it hard the first time I tried to record this video for you guys. Another cool thing about the companion, if you hit N, which I might not be able to do this because he's selling the items. Okay, I can still do it. Cool. Actually, see right there, he returned, which was good timing. But it returns giving my 5 credits. Sorry. Once you select your crew skills, you're not the one that's actually going to be doing the crafting. I mean, technically you are, but it's really done through your companion. So I selected arms tech because I wanted to make weapons, and I selected scavenging and underworld trading, which were the 2 recommended things for me for being an arms tech. Which basically, what you have to do for this is you can send him on scavenging missions, and he'll disappear for 3 minutes, and it costs you 95 credits to do it. But while he's out, he's gonna basically be gathering materials for you, and the materials that he brings back for you, you use under the arms tech menu to create the different recipes that you have. It's pretty useful as far as you're not really having to waste your time going out and scavenging, which you can scavenge also. Like if you're going in an instance, or if you're fighting things that might drop the materials that you need, you're gonna get the opportunity to scavenge those. Like for mine, if I'm fighting like a droid or like a large droid, I can scavenge and get the different materials that I'm gonna need to make those weapons. Let's see, one of the other things. Oh, as far as like the weapon customizations, when you put things in the different slots. At the beginning, it kind of seems like you have to use the box that it's like I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's like a weapons customization box. That's not the case. You don't have to use that. If you just hit I and bring up your inventory, hit C and bring up your character menu, and then find your weapon, which my double blade lightsaber here. You can see I've got item modifications, black yellow color crystal, hilt mod enhancement, got all that stuff. Now you see at the bottom it says control right click to modify. I mean, that's all you have to do, just control right click, and it brings up the same menu as if you were at that box, and you can then swap out whatever you need to swap out. So if I want to put this red fortitude crystal where my color crystal is, which I'm not going to because obviously you see it's a loss of stats on that, but if I want to do that, I could just swap them out right there on the fly. I don't have to worry about finding one of those boxes. So that's very very helpful to save time, and you don't have to run and find all that stuff. I wish they would have set your companion up to where you can send your companion to go check your mail items. That would have been really time saver. But let's see, or if you can tell your companion, hey, go send this, and just send him on his way. You never even have to visit the mailbox. Alright, so this is my trainer right here. This is one of the other things. I know this isn't really a tip, but it's something that I overlooked on my first run through. I've got a Sith warrior that I was also running through, and I did not even realize when I was training that at the bottom, once you select your second class, I guess, Sith Inquisitor, Assassin, or Sorcerer, I selected Assassin. I did not even see this tab down here, telling me, that there's other trainable skills. So my Marauder that I have, my Sith Warrior Marauder, I never even trained the skills there. I never even knew about it. It was just kind of something that I overlooked, and it's kind of easy to overlook because it's grayed out in the background. But I just don't want you guys to make the same mistake and be trying to figure out, okay, I'm an assassin, or I'm whatever you are, but I don't have these powers. Why don't I have these powers? Well, that's why you didn't train them. And I feel pretty dumb for it, but I'm willing to admit to my mistakes. But anyways, guys, those are all the tips I really have for you right now. I mean, there's probably some other things I could go through that might help you, but as of right now, I think those are a good start. That'll kind of make the game a little bit easier for you, especially that auto target thing. That thing was a lifesaver for me. Yeah. So just one more plug. We just started this game, and some of my buddies, including Ender, the other commentator on the channel, and we got a guild going on Beacons, or Belgoth's Beacon. And obviously we're the Empire side, but basically we're an upstart guild, so if any of you guys out there are getting ready to play or want to play, and you're looking for a guild, we're recruiting new members, and we're ready to help. Right now it's just a leveling guild, but eventually hopefully we'll be be able to get into the end game stuff, but that's way off in the future. But anyways, guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope some of these things help you, and maybe in a little while, once I get a little bit more familiar with the game and find out some more things that might help, I will post another video, just kind of a sequel to this. Okay, instead of a beginner's guide, now we're at a apprentice's guide. I don't know, but all right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks.